let's get right down to it.
Yeah.
There's an intervention that has taken place on February 24th. What should we call it? I don't call it a war. I call it an intervention or a liberation. But according to you, it has changed everything. So what should we call it? And what do you mean that it's changed everything?
Well, what I call what's happening now personally. So this is well, one thing also, Regis, just so you know, I'm not like just because I disagree with you on this one, I'm not going to be like, darn that Regis, he has the wrong opinion. It's fine. In my personal view of things, because one of the main sort of, I guess you'd want to call it a talking point argument as to why Russia's doing what it's doing is, you know, they say, how dare you invade or start a war in Ukraine? Well, the Maidan started the war 8 years ago. So I feel for me personally, it would be intellectually dishonest to say, well, Kiev started the war, but now what's happening isn't a war because that sounds bad. I call it, to my friends and family and in my writings, the hot phase of the war. Because although obviously 16,000 people have died up to the point when Russia went in February, you could say that the war was very, you know, kind of just shelling each other, a lot of skirmishing. It wasn't a war like the war we're seeing now, where cities are falling. There's a lot of movement. There's some very big rockets flying very fast and very far. So I personally refer to it as a hot phase of the war in Ukraine. That's what I call it.
So